Hello guys, welcome to the Wandering Taoist channel. That is me. I'm here with my... I didn't realize you had dreadlocks in your hair this whole time. Okay, that just kind of threw me off. I just look over and see dreadlocks and I'm like, wait, when did that happen?
I made this character look absolutely and totally ridiculous.
Is that a purple?
Anyways.
Yeah, that's a purple beard. Anyways.
We're here streaming a campaign developed by our friend over here. I'm not sure what name he wants to go by on YouTube, so for now we'll
That
just call
dude.
him a friend.
Hang on.
Oh,
Yeah, call me dude.
Pay no attention to Dusk standing creepily behind him.
Guys, don't worry. This guy.
Hell yeah.
Honestly, we should have started with you in that position, showing off that he's the DM. I mean, it'd have been perfect.
Do I have to get the gun out?
No, not yet.
Alright.
But apparently my internet connection isn't sufficient enough to broadcast gameplay, so that's fun.
It's okay, it happens all the time. Happens all the time. Anyways, introducing our characters. Dusk, let's start with you.
Oh, okay. My character is Kano, a Scourge ASMR Blood Hunter, level 1. Yeah, chaotic neutral.
And my character is a Zendikarian vampire monk, also chaotic neutral. I can tell this is going to be fun already.
Oh god.
My character is known as, the almighty god that can slay you with a single smite.
And I just realized I was streaming on Twitch instead of YouTube, and at the end I kinda wanted to stream on YouTube.
That's kind of sad.
That's fine. I'll cover YouTube, you cover... you cover Twitch.
I had literally gone into my Google account so I could change my channel name and everything on YouTube. Good times, am I right, folks? Yeah, you there, that viewer in the chat that's not really there. Yeah, nice to see you.
So, Mr. DM, how are we starting this?
Alright. So, it is a early, bright, sunny morning. You all awake at 8 o'clock in the morning, ready to start your days. The town seems quiet. There isn't much action going on outside, and it seems to be in fall. Winter is approaching, and the cold outside digs into your skin slightly. It feels nice and on the verge of what most would consider cold. May I know your backgrounds?
Hermit.
Far traveler.
Alright. Taoist. You cabin outside of the city. About 3-4 miles out. You awake there and get ready to start your day. Dusk, you awake in your house that you have rented out, of course, and start to make preparations for the morning activities. We will start with Taoist to begin this session. What are your morning activities to be completed?
Well, after I wake up, I'm gonna stretch, see if I have any leftover food in my supply room. And he just passed out.
Interesting.
Don't mind that.
So, do I have any supplies left over, or should I go try and get some?
You have some food backed up. You have 3 jars of water that you took by the stream, and you have 2 pounds worth of meat that you have preserved and salted.
Now, I start with an explorer's pack. Does that take the place of my rations in there?
Yes, why not?
Dang. I'm disappointed. Nah, I'm kidding, I'm fine.
I don't remember what all is in an explorer's pack, to be honest. Nobody really uses tools in my campaigns, so I've never really had reason to remember that.
Well, in that case, should I just have my rations and keep my...
Yeah, you have your rations and you keep the explorer's pack.
Okay. Sorry, I was a bit confused there. Just replaces my entire toolkit with meat. Oh,
I assumed that it would I assumed that it would have a sort of food in it, but no. My apologies. So yeah, you have 2 pounds worth of rationed meat, and 3 jars of water, and you have a few vegetables and fruits inside of the pantry as well.
Alright, in that case, I'll cook myself up something nice, and then I'll get up and head towards town.
Alright. Roll performance on your cooking.
I got a total of 11.
Alright. The food is pretty average, not your best. You seem to cook the meat for a little under what you enjoy it to be, but nonetheless it is still a meal that fills you.
A little under what I enjoy it to be.
So, Taoist. You start your way towards the town in search of the marketplace. Dusk. What would you like to do this fine morning?
Well, let's actually... You know what, let's do something stupid. I'm gonna play the lute in public.
I see what you're going for. Alright. Immediately, when you wake up, you think, man, I really want to play the lute all of a sudden. And this overwhelming urge to play music, you have this massive surge of creativity. You pick up your lute and... in your common clothes, not even donning any armor, you immediately dash out of your living quarters and into the central marketplace.
Shit. Okay. Not one on my performance roll.
Oh no! As you start to perform, you realize that you definitely should have warmed up, because immediately as you start to play, you accidentally pluck one of the strings and snap the string in half.
Can I instantly can I go get therapy?
Alright, you go to an equipment shop to get that replaced.
How much is it gonna cost me?
Do you want to replace the entire lute, or do you just want to replace the string?
The string, please.
Alright, that'll only cost you 1 copper.
Awesome. Oh god.
Back in my days, a lute string only costed half a copper.
No. Alright, let's continue.
It was a joke. I'm not funny. Yeah.
Alright, so, Taoist. You walk into the marketplace, and people are just now starting to fill up the, square. buying things. Some of the tents are filled, although most are left vacant due to their owners still being asleep in their houses.
I'm going to go to one of the busiest places and start performing with my staff to earn money.
Alrighty.
Let's try this. Let's see. Nat 20.
Dang. Alright. You make quite a great performance with your staff, showing off both your martial skills and musical prowess. You gain 1 gold piece from audience fund.
Okay.
By the way, electronium is a valid unit of currency in this campaign.
Ouch. Alright, I would like to continue performing.
Alrighty. So Dusk, you have your guitar repaired, or your lute rather, and head out of the shop and see your character is female, correct?
What?
I'm talking to Taos.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you please restate that? I couldn't hear you.
I said yeah.
Alrighty. So you see a woman performing with a sort of strange staff. It seems to have holes punctured throughout and makes a sort of woodwind type music. And she is showing off great martial skills and makes you... she fills you with the sort of inspiration that music doesn't normally fill you with.
I would like to join.
Alright. Roll performance.
I already did. Okay, so the total for that is 16.
Alright. You join in. It's nowhere near as good as hers, although you do perform quite well for the audience. Definitely above average for the regular player of instruments. So you both perform and you gain another 1 gold.
Okay.
Alright.
This is just how we're going to start campaigns in the future. Everybody plays an instrument, and that's our excuse for grouping up. It's perfect.
It works too.
It's like,
You
oh, hey,
guys
you
gain
performed
like
in public.
6.
I did too.
You guys gained like 60, 80 gold that one time because you went on such a great nat 20 streak.
Oh, God.
But that's a story for another time.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I will continue performing. Should I roll again?
Yes, you may.
Alright. 21. And I'm going to switch dice now because those are high.
Alright. You perform once again of a lesser degree from your first one, although it is still quite impressive to most. Dusk, will you continue performing with her, or will you relent?
Sure, I'll continue.
Alrighty. Roll performance.
18.
Alright. You perform along with her of a lesser degree than her skill, although you are able to keep the crowd excited. There isn't much of a crowd at this point. There's only 7 people due to the earliness of the act. So there's not much profit to be had, but people are definitely enjoying it. You guys gain 8 electronium pieces.
Fuck.
Now, what's the equivalent of Electrium in this campaign?
What?
What does Electrium count as?
The scale is 10 if that's what you're asking.
Oh, so 10 copper equals 1 silver equals... Alright, so 10 silver is 1 electrium,
Yes.
and we gained 8, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, so 10 silver is 1 electrium?
Yes, that's how that works.
For this campaign? Okay.
Yeah, it's a bit weirder than usual, but it works.
I just felt like having a forgotten piece of currency put into the campaign.
Alright. Continue performing, question mark?
Realizing that I don't have my armor or weapon, I would like to go home and get my shit together.
Alright. You head back to your place, put your loot in your backpack, and you take your weapon and don your armor. I'm assuming you don your armor, correct?
Yosh. I've studied
Alright.
leather.
Alrighty.
I kept performing during this.
Roll performance.
Give me something good. Alright, this time it's only an 18.
Alright. You continue your performance. You lose some of the crowd as they continue their shopping and gain 2 Electrium.
So is Electrium similar to old gold then, and then gold is now platinum?
No, platinum still exists.
No, I mean like in worth. Is platinum just above its previous worth?
Yeah.
So
You
platinum's
like you guys
considered as
exclude Electrium from your campaigns, but I just decided, hey, you know what? Why not?
Okay, so silver is equal to copper, and then copper is worse than copper.
Basically.
Okay.
You're confusing me, but let's continue. Alright. So, Dusk, you leave your house, donning your armor and your weapon sheath.
Mm-hmm.
Whew. Alright. What is your... no. Earpiece. Sorry. Ow. Alright. As I was saying. So, Dusk, what is your next activity going to be?
You know, I think I'm going to go out to... Well, is there a guild in this town or city?
You know of 3 different guilds. There's the Guild of Merchants. Pretty self-explanatory. Merchants go there and are, they are supported there. It is like a living quarters and a sort of hub for any and all people who, decide to do business in this town. There is the Monster Hunters League. These people all, they are usually, lower class people, looking to make money. It's usually a last resort type thing, although there are some people, who have just adopted a sort of passion for it and, work in there as medium or, there are very, very few high class people that work there, but there are some. And then the Adventurers League is where most high-level or high-ranking people in the city go for their... I was about to say something that definitely would have been incorrect terminology. For their debacles.
I would like to go to the merchant place and try to sell my Well, sell a piece of jewelry. It's a necklace, and I'd like to try to sell it for 20 gold.
Alright, you set up a tent in the Merchants Guild hub and try to sell this, necklace. Roll persuasion.
Alright. Not 20 actually. Wow.
Immediately you have 5 people, come up to you and ask for the, necklace.
Whoever bids the highest.
Alright, you turn it into a bid. Okay, one of them bids 21, one of them bids 25, one of them bids 22, one of them bids 23, and one of them bids 26.
Huh?
The highest bid is 26, so I guess that wins.
Alright, you gain 26 gold and lose the necklace.
Yes. It was only worth 10 gold. Haha.
You nearly got 3 times its worth.
Oh god. So, that was brilliant. I'd like to leave that area and I'm sorry, what did you say the third guild was? Is it like an adventurers guild?
Yeah, the Adventurers Guild, the Merchants Guild, and the Monster Hunters League.
I feel like I have to go with the Monster Hunters League since we're in a Monster Hunter game.
Well, the Monster Hunter game, like, Astera is like what the Adventurers Guild is. It's like very, very nice looking, while the Monster Hunters League is quite run down and in a building that is they have a lot of morale and confidence and are all very happy, but the place looks like it could collapse any second. It's definitely not the most well kept place.
I see. I guess I'll check out the Adventurers Guild. Maybe it has better rewards.
Alright. Taoist, what do you do?
Well, before I answer that question, how is necromancy viewed by the public?
Black magic, and anybody who performs it shall be slain.
Got it. Unreasonable and hysteric. I'll continue performing.
Alrighty. Roll performance.
I mean, isn't necromancy technically seen as desecrating the dead, which is a crime?
But what if they deserve it? Anyways, 19.
Alright.
Still performing with my staff.
Alrighty. Most of your audience has left. You now only have 2 people, and they both give you 1 silver piece.
A silver piece each.
No, a total of 1 silver piece.
So 5 copper each?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hot dusk.
What? What's the matter? Alright.
Alright, so Oh my god. I'm having way too
Does your
much fun.
Pelico look like a red Barney cat? I don't know how to describe it. I just looked over and noticed your Pelico.
I made it look like a 5-year-old designed it.
You did a good
My
job.
character looks like something you would see in a fever dream.
Hey, Kita just sent me an invite. Oh, Dusk just sent me an invite. Wait, what? Papa Wolf just sent me an
Question
invite.
mark?
You're just getting your notifications now.
Papa Wolf sent me another invite. Huh. Why is it that I never get my fucking invites on time? Apologies, I'm checking this.
God.
Alright, so we've been... Oh wait, my live stream cancelled itself.
Oof.
No. You're just dancing around. My character is in a deep depression. I love this. Oh my god. That is...
Alright guys, welcome back to episode 1. We're continuing off as normal. I just randomly disconnected and someone's saying the copy key. This is my life now.
I'm sorry, dude.
This is my life.
Did you just tell me to stop?
How did I know you were gonna do that?
Yeah, you're right. This is RDM.
Hi.
I want to... I'm gonna just stop. I'm kidding.
And I'm the quirky sidekick.
God! Just stop. Do us all a favor.
Aw, I liked my quirky sidekick.
That's fine, it can be your drunken sidekick now.
Ooh, even better. Alright, so, continuing where we left off.
Or do we? Oh no. Okay. Give me a second. Alright.
You guys had just
So,
gotten
where
out
were
of
we?
the dungeon. You guys had just gotten out of the dungeon, and oh wait, I'm not the DM. Okay.
You did that intentionally. Alright.
Yeah, I know. It's a joke.
Are we going to ignore the dead man?
What dead man?
Yeah.
Everything's fine.
Lol XD, I'm so fucking quirky.
God damn it.
We all died from alcohol poisoning, the end. Alright, let's continue, shall we?
Yes, let's continue.
Yeah.
Alright, so... Tell us any other actions you would like to make now that you no longer have an audience.
Yes, actually. I would love to go to the Blacksmith.
Alright.
Wait,
Or
where's
the
the
lights.
Make
blacksmith?
your way down
Or
to
the
the
Asians.
blacksmiths.
Not sure what racial preference he has, so I'm not gonna assume. Or even if it's, or might not even be a he. I don't know. Anyways, down to the
Their name
blacksmith.
might not even be Smith.
Holy crap! I never thought of that. Alright, anyways, down to the blacksmith.
Alright. You head down to the blacksmith, and then we cut back to dusk at the Merchants Guild. Oh yeah, you said that you were on your way to the Adventurers Guild.
Yeah.
Your Palago was like doing heavy metal. I love that. I can imagine death metal coming from a Palico's mouth. That's like if Puss in Boots was emo. God. Only if that actually did damage.
This does do damage though.
Alright.
Yeah, it does.
Anyways.
Yeah, DM, stop getting distracted.
Stop distracting me.
Alright.
So, Dusk, you make it to the front of the Adventurers League building. This shit's pretty big, is the consensus. It's like dominoes. Let's continue. Alright, so... this building is basically just a massive 3-story, structure with the spire, at the center of the building. And, you're a bit late on that one, Dusk.
Alright.
God! Alright.
God damn it, guys!
God. This is more fun than the actual game. Let's continue. So... Dusk, you make it to the front gate of the, guild.
Alright.
And you... So you make it to the front gate, and there is this large, heavy, wooden door locked onto these, massive stone walls that surround the perimeter of the 3-story building with the terracotta roof. It all seems very well kept, and has... voice crack. Has the quality equal to, if not better than, the actual king's living quarters at the, castle.
Alright. Alright, where's the quest at?
What?
Where the quest at?
Where do you stat?
Where are the quests at?
Inside.
I go inside.
You are at the gate, idiot.
Okay, is the gate locked or something?
Yeah, it's locked. They're not just gonna let anyone in there.
Is there a guard there?
You don't see anybody in specific.
I'm about to make big mistakes.
No. Don't do it.
Okay, fine.
Think about the children.
Yeah, you're right. Mistakes are about to be made.
No. No, they're not.
Alright, fine. I guess I'll go to the Monster Hunter Guild since I'm not wanted here.
You didn't even like knock.
It's a gate.
It's a gate. Like, metal gate. You don't knock on a metal gate. That's not how
It's
it
a
works.
wooden gate, but actually.
That's your fault for not describing.
I know.
No, I described it as such. He just didn't listen.
I know. I'm just giving you shit. It's okay.
Oh, my bad. I knock. I knock.
Too late now, bud. Alright, just kidding. So you knock upon the gate, and two men in a sort of rope and pulley system slowly pull open the gate, and a man comes forward with two armed guards at his side, both wielding broadswords and heavy plate armor. And the man in front wields a longbow and a dagger with studded leather armor, and he says, "Why do you want to be here? State your name and business."
Well, my name is Kato, and my business is Quest.
He looks at you and says, "Alright, give me 2 gold and I'll let you through."
There's a fee? Can I roll insight
How
to see if
else
he's
do you
lying?
think that we upkeep this place?
I mean, even in older Monster Hunter games, you pay a quest fee.
Can I roll insight to see if he's lying?
Yeah, go for it.
Cool. 12. Shit.
Alright. From your insight, you find that he is not lying and being sincere.
Okay, I give him 2 gold.
Alright. You hand him 2 gold coins, and the guards step aside, and he welcomes you and turns his body to the side, and he says, "Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. If you would please walk through the courtyard without disturbing anybody, it would be quite appreciated."
Excuse me, may I ask a question?
Oh, what's up?
So, according to the scaling you told me for money, he just paid the equivalent of 2 platinum just to go in there.
From your original game type, yeah.
That place is expensive, man.
Technically, since Electronium exists, gold would only be slightly more valuable.
You said it was a 10-10 system. Explain yourself.
Yeah, alright, let's say you got 10 platinum, that means you got 100 gold, which means you have 1000 electrium, and so on and so forth.
So gold is still that much more valuable, and therefore gold is the equivalent to old platinum.
If you're not going by vanilla D&D rules, yeah.
Okay.
Because, remember, you evicted, electrium as a currency in your homebrews, not the actual vanilla, 5e.
That's only because Electrium is equivalent to 5 silver in plain 5e, and there's no real point in using it.
Yeah, which is why I scaled it up to, 10 times.
Yeah, which is why I got confused, because he technically just...
I can understand your confusion.
He had paid 2,000 silver to get in.
200.
Oh, right, yeah, my bad. Okay.
Alright, so... And also, gold isn't all that rare in this universe, so it's pretty easy to, be rich. Except it's not because of inflation and all that. But let's continue. So, you are allowed entry, and the courtyard is pretty nice. There are trees, there's a garden, Of course, there is the average people sitting around having conversation, eating what seems to be breakfast.
I have a feeling
So,
that this place is gonna blow.
Alright, so as you walk forward, you find this massive gate once again, both which is similar in size and structure to the previous one, just scaled upward and made out of similar material. This time there are 4 guards guarding that gate. So I'm assuming you approach the gate, or would you like to explore the courtyard?
Sure.
For which option?
Generally, just explore the courtyard and, like, I don't know, maybe also see if I can try to find a quest board or something.
Alright. You walk around the courtyard and find that it is split into 2 sections. There is one section that seems to be where most people go to just sit down, have a nice lunch, and converse. Another part seems to be an area where a lot would go to just relax, sit around, and just witness the beauty of the plants and the such in the area. You do not find a quest board anywhere within the courtyard. What did you say, Tal?
My left leg's being stupid again. Uncontrollable bouncing, and it's quite annoying.
So you find no quest board in the courtyard. Alright. We cut back to Taoist. So what are you doing whilst this is happening?
I already told you previously I was going to the blacksmith.
Oh yes, the blacksmith, my bad. So you continue your pursuit towards the blacksmith, and you eventually make it. So as you enter the shop is small, 1-story, and can probably only fit around 12 people at a time. And you find the blacksmith at his little work area and the forge behind him.
Excuse me, sir?
He looks up from a sort of schematic he has going and says, what can I help you with?
Is there any chance I could get you to forge a set of silver knuckles for me I could use for unarmed strikes?
Alright, he says, yes, for sure, and he gets up and goes to the back.
May I ask how much that would cost? I call after him.
He says, let me check, as he enters the back room. After maybe about a minute, a woman emerges. She seems quite large, as in muscle. She comes out and says, what can I forge for you?
A set of silver knuckles. May I ask how much that costs first?
Maybe only around 1 gold.
Alright. I will offer up 2 gold. Being nice.
Alright. She smiles at you and says, thank you for your generosity. And she starts, forging the, knuckles. They will be ready in the next 40 minutes.
Dang, that's a long time. Okay.
It takes time for metal to cool.
I mean, that's sure. I was just comparing to last time.
I know, last time it was kind of illogical for it to be ready immediately.
It's thinking about real blacksmithing, it would take longer than that.
Shush, shush, shush.
Oh, I'm just saying.
I know, but don't tell him that, because now if it takes multiple hours, I'm going to be pissed.
Yeah, Dusk, I'm being generous. Sorry if you hear random bumping and thudding noises, that's because I'm changing the angle of my mic so that I don't have to arch my back to be able to speak into it.
It's alright, I know your cat's attacking you. In the meantime, I would also like to go to the Adventurers Guild while I wait for my thing to be forged.
Alright, you start heading towards the Adventurers Guild. Dusk, we cut back to you. What are you doing as of now?
Well, I am... Wait, you said one side was of people eating and generally hanging out. What was the other side?
The other side was a place where people go to sit down and just enjoy the plants.
Alright, well, I'm specifically looking for a quest board, so...
You don't find one in the courtyard.
Okay. Is there, like, a main building that I can go into?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about, like the big gate that's connected to the 3-story building.
Ah, gotcha. I'm gonna go in there.
Alrighty. You walk up to the gate with the 4 guards, and they say, state your name and business.
Kato, I'm here to do some quests. I've already paid my fee.
Alright. They have their axes sheathed and they start pushing on the heavy oak door. And the door opens and you are permitted inside. The inside is quite quiet right now. It seems as if most people are asleep. And there is a bar with a few people sitting down, and there are a few people sitting down inside eating their breakfast. To your right, you see stairs that seem to lead to a second floor where a balcony covers the perimeter that seem to be living quarters, and then there is another staircase on that level that leads to a sealed off area, which seems to be you can't really see what it is, but there is a 3rd floor here, is what I'm trying to get across, and there are many pillars holding up not only the perimeter balcony, but the stone, but the 3rd floor as well.
Alright. So... Alright.
And around the bar you find a small quest board, and at the eating area you find a board listing the squads that everybody is assigned.
Squads? I'm gonna take a look at that because I'm curious.
Alright. You examine the board and you find that there are currently 9 squads out of 20, and all 9 are already completely full with 4 people in total.
I'm guessing it costs money to start up a squad.
You would have to ask the bartender for that.
I asked the bartender.
Alright, you walk up to the bartender and you ask her about the squad board. She says, it's actually pretty cheap to start a squad, although it does cost a overtime fee for you to keep a fully formalized squad. It requires 1 copper a month, so it's incredibly cheap. And the higher rank you are in the Adventurers League, the less it costs. At your rank right now, it would cost around 1 silver a month to hold a squad together, but if you become one of our highest level, it is actually completely free.
Alright. And I assume I don't have to be a part of a squad to do a quest, I ask.
She looks at you and says, it's recommended that most people do have a squad, but you can definitely go solo. Although it is usually required if you have a squad to go with them.
Alright, so do we have to formally set up a squad in order to go with someone else?
No.
Alright.
You don't have to set anything up right now. We cut to Lily, Taoist, as she walks to the front entrance to the Adventurers Guild.
I knock 3 times.
Alright. They pull the gate open with the same rope and pulley system, and the same guards and the same man step forward. And he says, name and business.
My name's Ratian Benedictus Relesia Piakan Raucanes Nafplian Nestia Mat Carusir Valakas Shianzo Carudampes Nasaria III.
TLDR.
Or Arium for short.
Business.
I'm here to accept a quest.
Alright. That'll cost you 2 gold.
I fork over the 2 gold. I should have performed longer, I think to myself.
Alright. And you see the same sights as Dusk.
I'm just gonna go directly for the 3-story building.
Alrighty.
I still have the habit of looking down on most people as from my previous character.
Alrighty. You continue forward to the gate. Same thing as Dusk sees the 4 guards and the heavy wooden gate.
Excuse me, I had paid the 2 gold to get through previously. May I just pass through here so I can accept a quest?
The 4 men open the gates and you see the same as Dusk did when he walked in the first time. It's just, Dusk is currently sitting at the bar conversing with the bartender.
I will also approach. Hey, you were that person.
I'll be right back.
Alright.
You guys have your conversation. I'll be back in a sec.
Hi. You were the one performing with me earlier, right? Out in the market square?
I guess that was me.
Ah. The name's Arium. Nice to meet you. I say as I extend my hand for a handshake.
Okay. I'll shake your hand.
Alright. Mind if I ask why you're here? I personally came here to see if I can accept some quests.
Same reason.
Alright. Maybe we could group up together?
Perhaps, if the quest lines up right.
Alright, sounds fair. So, do you know how it works around here yet? Last time I was here, things were completely different.
Not a clue.
Alright. In that case, we should probably sit here and wait for the DM to get back, right?
Says the one doing laps around the entire hub.
Hey. Not commonly known, but doing this increases your stamina on Monster Hunter by 1% per 10 hours done.
Fight
It's
me.
not true. Anyone watching this, do not do that. You will literally torture yourself and grind your soul into oblivion if you do that.
Lily, fight me.
I'm not stupid.
Talus, fight me.
Go back to the other name first.
Lily, fight me.
Okay, fine. Wait, what button do I press?
Circle. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you.
Phone fell and my mic got pulled out by it.
I'm gonna beat the shit out of you again. Damn it. Oh. A new challenger approaches. Well, wait. Is he back? Or is this, like, his sister or something?
Hi.
Hi.
Oh,
Welcome back, DM.
so we're married now?
What?
No, I don't have it in here, Chloe.
Do I have any challenges?
Alright, so what did your conversation consist of last time?
We introduced ourselves and we, asked if we wanted to team up, which, my character replied, perhaps if our quests align. Essentially, if we want to do the same quest.
Which I will just agree to whatever quest he accepts.
Alright. The woman looks at you and says, alright, for you two to be on the same quest together, you have to, set up a squad.
Alright, how much?
She points at the board and says, under squad 10, write both of your names down, and then, that'll only cost you guys about 1 silver a month as of current.
I hand over a single electrium. This should last for about 10 months, right?
Just about, yes.
Alright. And then I will go over and write out my name.
Do we individually have to pay the fee?
Yeah, it's both individuals.
Mine was to cover him too, so 5 months, I guess.
Alrighty.
Alright. Hang on. I need to let my little kitty in. Hey, little buddy. You're such an annoying little shit, but I love you. Alright. So. I can hear you spamming the button, Dallas. So are we ready to continue?
Yep.
Are you?
Yosh.
Yeah.
Alright. Would you like to examine the quest board?
We would.
Yosh.
Alright. So she tells you, before you guys go on any quests, would you mind if I give you a tour?
By all means, go ahead.
Alright. She turns around, knocks on a door, and then a friendly man walks out and, takes her towel and starts bartending, and she takes a key off the wall and says, "This will be the key to your dormitory."
Are you trying to say that we're required to stay in this building?
Oh no, of course not. It is an optional. It is an optional decision that you can make. Most of our people here do decide to stay here because of how we do have events that some are mandatory, some are not. Although on the nights that are mandatory, most like to stay here because they do start quite early in the morning.
And what kind of events would be mandatory?
Events such as large team missions, such as raiding dungeons. Also taking a census of how many people have joined the guild, and then when we collect your total pay for all the squads, and we give out all of your we give you out all of your rewardings or rewards for completing the missions that you have completed.
And the punishment for not attending a meeting?
The punishment is that you don't get your money.
Alright, fair enough.
And also, if you don't visit enough of these, you also have the chance of expulsion.
There.
Alright. So, she leads you guys to the stairwell and says, "Your room will be number 11. Quite simple, just count the rooms until you get to 11. So she walks you guys along the balcony and shows you the inside of your room. It's actually quite large. There is a quite large living space where there is a game table, 2 sofas, and there is a drawer full of different board games and the such that you can play. And there is alright, I gotta think real quick on what all would be in these rooms. So the living room is then connected to a kitchen which is already stocked full of food, and it has a furnace as well as a bunch of kitchen utensils and tools like pots, pans, forks, knives, spoons. And there are 4 bedrooms for 4 possible squad members, each of which being of quite a large size, and they all have their own chests, beds, and bookshelves fully stocked with books.
Alright.
And then she tells you if you ever need to use the bathroom, we have something downstairs. And then she takes you guys out of your room and up to the 3rd floor. And in the 3rd floor, there is a massive magic study. Like a fucking massive hall full of books, and magic students. And she says, if either of you want to learn any sort of magic or become more proficient in magic abilities, come here. We have the best magic academy in the entire kingdom. And she says, at that I will leave you if there's no more questions about this place.
I think that's about it.
Yeah. I'm sad, I
Alright,
just
she tosses...
googled... Sorry.
I'm listening.
I just googled my stream and typed in Twitch, and it's not even showing up on there. I gotta switch over to YouTube.
Sad face.
Yeah, it doesn't really show anything if you have 0 viewers. Twitch has that problem.
Look, I'm switching over to YouTube.
Just, you're gonna be missing so much. Just, hey, if you guys want to see this, go follow my Twitch.
You think I won't do that?
I'll let you get that all sorted out before we continue.
In the past hour and a half we have been playing, so you didn't really miss much.
Ow. I mean, you're
I
right.
can't tell if that was a
ow.
passive jab at me.
It's not. It's true, but it's not a passive jab at you. Don't worry.
My cat is playing with my dice. I'll take sponsors though. I'll be a Salahon.
Alright, so the woman, adds one last thing. She says, if you like melee fighting, we also have a training grounds out back, where we give you free melee weapons of any kinds and, basic training armor for you to experiment with, if you want to increase melee proficiencies and the such, or test out new weapons. And also, if you ever want to have a rank improvement, you have to do a test out there.
I'm sorry,
Alright.
did you say free weapons?
Free weapons if they're left within that area.
Shit. Okay.
If somebody takes one of my weapons, I'll just track them down and take it from them by force.
Anyways. So, okay, we did the tour. We don't need anything else, right?
No.
Cool, cool. Alright, let's,
Alright.
quest board.
Alright, you head to the quest board.
Me too.
Give me some time to think.
Werewolf hunting. Dun dun dun. I'm probably not that lucky.
So, you find 5 missions that you can complete, 2 of which are within your skill level. One of them is to just hunt down a goblin boss and a team of 3 goblins who are causing some trouble. And another one is to basically just explore part of this swamp. The swamp is nowhere near dangerous. The most dangerous creature spotted there was a cockatrice.
I look towards dusk. I vote for the goblins because there's a chance that we'll run into those strange bug creatures in the swamp.
Yeah, sure, let's Goblin Slayer this shit.
Thank you. Wait a second. Hang on. Shit. No, I need to be the cleric, not the monk.
I don't exist in Goblin Slayer. I'm a blood hunter. I'm safe.
That's fair. And we shall be named as Team Titanstorm.
No.
Okay.
You actually do get to name your squad.
The first 10 names we say are just taken already.
Do you want to have a custom name, or do you want to be known as Squad 10?
How about the Bloody Fist, since I'm a blood hunter and you're a monk?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, write that down because I'm not remembering that. Alright. That is definitely one of the least elegant names on the board. So, would you guys like to depart immediately, or would you like to make some preparations?
Well, I mentioned that. How long has it been, actually?
It has currently been about an hour and a half since the start.
And are my knuckles done being made?
The tour took about 20 minutes, the walk took about 10, so the walk back will, have your knuckles ready.
Alright, I'm going to mention that I have a blacksmith working on an item for me that should be ready by the time we get there.
Alright.
Alright.
How much money is in it for the Goblin quest?
You will get 8 gold for completion.
I'm gonna ask the quest lady, do we have to pay 2 gold every time we enter?
She looks at you and says, no. That's just an entry fee, for first-timers. If you've already been, assigned a squad and have already paid, to get in before, your name is written down, hence why they ask you your name and business.
When was the last time you changed this? My character asks. Because about 2,000 years ago, my character had been to one of these before.
The last time she changed them?
Yeah.
Elaborate.
Oh, you know, when did you come up with this rule?
Maybe about 80 years ago.
Ah, that explains it. And when did you start recording names?
80 years ago.
Ah, I see. So sad. Okay. So, are we good to stop by the blacksmith and pick up my weapon?
Sure.
If Dusk is okay with it.
I'm fine with it.
Alright. So you guys go by the blacksmith and pick up your silvered knuckles.
Same damage as previously?
Yep.
No, plus 1.
Wait, is it +1 or +2? I don't remember.
+2.
What?
Oh, okay. That sounds fair. Pounds of silver. I accidentally put in 20 instead of 2 for the extra damage bonus.
No.
Much better, much better, much better.
Alright. So, are you guys ready to depart yet, or any other preparations you would like to make?
How much is 1 minor healing potion?
I usually price them at around 1 gold apiece. It's like 1d4 plus 2 healing, I'm pretty sure.
I thought it was a D4 plus con mod.
How about that? Yeah, why not?
Hang on. I stood up. I'm dizzy. My eyes hurt. Hang on.
Alright, take your time. Also, I bought four. I bought 4 potions.
Alrighty. So subtract 4 from your total.
I will buy 1 just in case.
Alright. Alrighty. So, are you guys ready to depart?
Yo. By the way, I probably should have mentioned this. I have a halberd on my back.
Alrighty. Whew. Alright. Give me a second.
Alright. Hey buddy, you wanna roll my dice for me? No? Okay.
There was very little left.
Whatever, dude.
What?
There
There's
was like that much of ice cream
no, the littles,
in
they,
there. There's a whole nother bucket.
I know. The littles decimated it by the time I got to it.
That's fine. I don't care. I bought it to be eaten. So
I know.
I'm not bitching.
I know.
I never complain. I only complain like when I see like shit all over y'all's work. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand that.
I remember you played this game at Skivo's like a long time ago.
Yeah.
And I remember reading a review about this game in the Game Informer, and it said it sucks to play it by yourself, but it's a lot more fun.
Oh yeah, for sure. I play with my friends Lily and Dusk, and they both have completed the game completely. And they laugh at me when they hear that I'm having trouble fighting like monsters that would be considered low level to them. Dusk, when do I fight Nergigante again?
After Pink Rathian, I think, right, Lily?
Just after Pink Rathian? Damn.
I'm going to
Yeah.
leave your door open so you can get some
Yeah, gotcha.
small bass out of it. Bring the fan up a notch.
That reminds me, I should probably open my window. Oh, that's nice cold air, actually. Yeah, that's a nice
Alrighty.
breeze.
Love you too. So, are you guys ready to depart?
Yes.
So, whew, let me grab my monsters guide. Welcome to a craft guide to D&D. Alright, so I'll be right back.
Alright.
Okay, so
So,
damn it! Ah.
did you hear me kick into maximum overdrive at the end there?
I just don't have a good sleight of hand. I'm not fast at button mashing.
My dexterity is 20.
Max dex, hell yeah. Alrighty. So, Um, you guys depart on this mission. So these goblins are off to the northeast, in a sort of, they're kind of like off in a wooded area.
Oh, hello.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
Alright, let me find what I need to look at. Alright.
Hey, you know, it'd be cool.
Alrighty, so, you guys set out, to go find these goblins. Would you guys like to roll a D100, or would you like me to do it?
Yeah.
You can.
Do it.
Alright. On your way to goblins, you find goblins, specifically 2 of them without a boss.
Alright.
Roll for initiative, question mark?
I'm gonna roll
you can if you want.
perception. I'm gonna roll perception to see if there's an ambush.
Alright, roll perception.
Oh, I forgot to eat.
Cool. Hang on, let me take a look at my bonus again. I forgot what it was. So that is a 23.
Alright, as you examine the surroundings, you find no obvious, indication that there's going to be an ambush.
Alright, cool. I say I can take a pot shot at them with my light crossbow.
Alrighty, let's roll initiatives.
Alright.
Does this count as a surprise round? Have they seen us?
I would say so, yeah.
Oh, okay.
16.
Alright, do 13 for initiative.
Alright, so it goes Goblin, Taoist, Goblin, Dusk.
Dang, that goblin has a high initiative.
Wait, so it goes...
It rolled a 17, don't sweat it. Alright.
I
It
know, I'm
goes
just saying,
who?
dang, surprising. Goblin, me, goblin,
Alrighty.
you.
okay.
Okay, the one that is attacking Lily draws a short bow and goes to fire it. Does an 18 hit?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Feisty little bugger. You take 7 points of piercing damage.
7. Dang. Okay.
Goblins are no joke, Lily.
Alright, Lily, it's your turn.
Cool. I'm going to... How far away is it, first off?
About 30 feet.
Okay. I'm going to walk up to it and make... Are they within 5 feet of each other?
They are 10 feet apart.
Alright, I'm going to walk between them, actually. And
Alright.
towards the one that shot me, I would like to make a punch with my knuckles. And does an 18 hit?
Yep.
Alright, cool. Now that does... Where'd my d4 go? Okay. 3, yes. 9 damage.
Alright.
Is it still alive?
So you clock the creature in the side of the skull and it falls unconscious immediately.
Cool. Bonus action attack towards the other one. For you not to gain any. I still think that time with the Shadow Demons is a bit bull.
What Shadow Demon?
You don't remember that one with the
The ones
Hydra?
that you couldn't see that I soloed, and because even though you were in the room, you got no XP.
Alright. So... Yeah, I remember now. Anyways, we killed these 2 goblins.
Say that again?
I'd like
He
to
wants-
look for tracks to see if they came from a
Alright.
place we could maybe ambush.
Alright. Roll survival.
Alright. Ooh, not a bad roll. Okay, plus my... That is a 17.
Alright. You are able to track the goblins, back to their camp where you
I would like 17.
to successfully sneak up within...
Alright. I would
Now, they're all
like-
sitting around the one campfire, right?
Correct. Well, actually, alright, I'll describe to you what it looks like. The goblin boss and 2 goblins are sitting, but, one goblin is currently off, eating a piece of meat and walking back to its tent.
So we would get a surprise round if we attack now, so here's what I think. I shoot the one that's going back into the tent right now, and then you can probably rush in and take out those 2 normal goblins.
Sounds like a plan.
Alright, so I'm gonna roll for my shot first. Okay. So, 23.
23?
Yeah, I assume that hits.
Yep.
Okay. And 9 damage.
Alright. The arrow plunges into the back of the goblin's head and it stops moving altogether and thuds against the ground.
Do they notice yet?
They all turn their heads to see the goblin on the ground dead.
Alright, yeah, then we're going to go with the original.
Campfire has a 20-foot radius around it.
Mm.
And also, not to mention, you can't really get in between any of them due to the fact that there's a fire in between all of them.
Did you say it was a 20-foot radius? Because that's
This is a different
vital...
fire.
You still probably should have said something.
Yeah, it's fine.
I know, it's just for future reference.
Alrighty, I understand.
How far away are they from us?
From you, like I said, you guys are 10 feet away from the campfire.
Oh, so you could go in 10 feet, hit one, use the rest of your movement to go to another one.
That is what I'll do, yes. Alright, that's what I'm going to do then. Alright, I'm going to and make an attack. Does a 25 hit?
Yep.
Alright. The bastard takes... 10 damage.
Alright. The goblin is dead.
Now I would like to walk up to another one and use my bonus action to hit that one.
Alright.
Does a 16 hit?
Yep.
Alright, that one takes 9 damage. Well, yeah.
Alright, that one's dead. Alright. The goblin boss rolls initiative. Oh shit, no, Goblin Boss, how dare you move my dice? Where did the dice go? How did it go that far? That shit went wildly off course. I'm re-rolling. Oh my god! Oh my god!
Goblin boss goes last. Okay.
Out of all the 3 times that I dropped it, it rolled the same thing.
I think you have loaded dice, my friend.
I'm actually not rolling a loaded dice right now. I'm specifically not using loaded dice for the enemies.
Alright. My initiative is a 22.
Alright.
And mine is a 18.
Alright, Lily at Dusk Goblin.
Alright. Wait, Goblin or Goblin Boss?
Boss.
Okay. I will rush up to it and make my first attack. Does a 26 hit?
Yep.
Alright, the bastard takes 8 damage from that one. And now does a 19 hit?
19?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, it takes 10 damage from the second blow.
Alright. You box the creature once in the cheek and once in the stomach. Alright, Dusk, it is now your turn.
I'm going to pull out my halberd, and I am going to roll to attack. Oh, wow, that was a lucky dice roll. Natural 20.
It's dead.
Just it's dead.
It was at 2 HP. Don't bother.
Oh,
What if he does 0.5 damage?
That's impossible. Alright, you use your halberd and just fucking hack at its head.
I'm not gonna lie, on a normal attack, my minimum damage is 4 with the halberd, because it's like 1 plus 3.
Alright,
So my minimum
so
damage would have been 8.
you slay the goblin boss. In total, you gain, doing the math, 350 EXP.
Okay, sounds good.
We are level 2.
Hey, how much did we get from the earlier encounter, Dusk?
100.
Alright.
I don't think that's enough to level up yet.
No, we're just level 2 right now.
So I was wrong. That is enough to level up yet.
Yeah, because it's 300 XP to level. From level 1 to level 2.
Alright, Dusk. Nobody cares, okay? Alright, quick question, Dusk. Do you wanna, start writing that script tomorrow? Or do you wanna, wait a while?
We can do it tomorrow if I have time. Or we could do it on a day when we're both free.
I am free almost every day of every week of every year. Nothing special happens to me, trust me.
Am I just not invited to join this thing?
You can. Don't worry. It's just it will not be D&D.
Okay.
Honestly, it just depends on what we want to do, because it might be spontaneous as fuck, because we're just making skits and shit. So. But alright, alright. Fuck, give me a second. Alrighty. So... would you guys like to head back?
Yeah. Like, actually, let's search their tents.
Yeah, that.
Alright, there are 2 tents that you can search.
I'll take one if you take the other. I'll take the one that the one goblin was getting shot at, that I shot at.
Alrighty. You enter its tent, roll investigation.
Cool. Yeah. Cat, I swear to God, don't you dare claw that door. So investigation 19.
19?
Yeah.
Alright, as you explore the tent, you find 3 copper pieces, and, you find... Ow, my neck. Alright, give me a sec. Alright, you find 3 copper pieces, you find a scimitar and 2 bolts for an arrow. I mean, not an arrow, 2 bolts for a bow, my bad.
Alright. Also, I'd like to take my bolt out of that one goblin's head.
Alright.
Alright, so, awesome, I gained 2 bolts. And, you said a scimitar, right?
Yeah. It's pretty meh, 1d6 plus strength mod.
I thought it was Dex.
Let me actually look. I was looking at the goblin stat block. I don't have the player handbook right next to me.
I was gonna say, I thought goblins didn't really have, strength, so they used Dex for the scimitar.
Yeah, it is finesse, so you can use dex or strength.
Ah, okay. So yeah, I will take the bolts, the copper, and the scimitar.
Alrighty. Lily, roll investigation in your tent.
Alright. Nat 20.
Alright, you find a shield, 5 copper pieces, and 5 bolts, for a bow, as well as... What?
Slow down.
Alright.
Alright, I found a shield.
5 copper pieces.
5 copper pieces.
5 arrows.
5 arrows. And
2 javelins.
2 javelins.
And a scimitar.
Alright.
Alright.
I do believe it is good to head back now, don't you think?
Yeah, we can head back.
Alright, so... You guys head back. Let me roll the D100. Alright. Give me a second to see what you encounter. Alright. You guys find a Grick. These are like snake-like creatures. You know what, I'll just, no, I won't do that. They're snake-like...
Scary.
What?
They're very scary, and we should probably run.
It's only a challenge rating, too.
True. Okay. Stand up and fight.
How far away
Alright,
is
it notices you at the same time that you guys notice it, so roll initiative.
Wait, how far away is it? This is very
How far
important.
away is it? DM?
Oh, what? Oh, hi.
How far away is it?
Speak up a bit, please.
How far away is it?
About 15 feet.
Alright. My initiative is 18, by the way.
Dusk.
My initiative is... I'm going last. I got a 3.
Alright. Alright, it goes Grick, Lily, Dusk.
Damn.
It rolled an 18 plus 2, so...
Why is everything rolling super high for initiative?
Don't sweat it. The Goblin boss rolled a 10 for initiative last time.
I know, it's just usually your monsters roll 3s, 6s, and 8s.
Oh, trust me, when I'm playing, I also roll 3s, 6s, and 8s. Alright, so the creature slithers towards, Lily and goes for a tentacle attack. Of course, an 11 doesn't fucking hit. Alright. So, it is now Lily's turn.
Alright. I am going to punch it, and I am choosing where? On the face. Oh shit. Nat 20. I also
Don't double.
rolling the other dice. Don't double?
Yeah, it's resistant to bludgeoning.
Alright, it takes 8 damage from that.
Alright.
Now, are silver weapons considered magical?
No.
Alright. I wasn't sure because I remembered differently. Alright, and then for
Because
the next...
silvered weapons are considered their own category because they can be, because it says from, some creature says from non-magical and non-silvered weapons.
Oh, okay.
So Lily, don't you make 2 attacks?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say, and then you interrupted me. Spending a key point for Flurry of Blows, so I make an additional 2 attacks. Alright, does a 23 hit?
Yeah.
Alright, 5 damage, I already halved it, it would have been 10.
Alright.
And does an 18 hit,
Yep.
and somehow another 5 damage.
Alright, let me do the total math on that. Alright, Dusk, it is now your turn.
Remember, the first one did not get halved. Does not need to be, I mean.
Yeah, I know.
Alright, so... 24.
Alright.
And
Oh,
then
what weapon is this with?
halberd, slashing.
Alright.
Ooh, could be better. 6.
Alright. You slash your halberd, and the creature takes like a nick on the side of the face with it.
It's resistant to slashing, isn't it?
It's resistant to all damage types that aren't magical or elemental.
This feels a little like bullshit, not gonna lie.
I can legitimately send you the stat block. Damage resistance is
I
bludgeoning,
know.
piercing, and slashing.
I know that it has those damage resistances. I'm saying the fact that we ran into it.
Oh, I didn't even know that it had those resistances. I just thought, oh, challenge rating 2, gonna throw it in there.
That's
I didn't
fair.
have an encounter planned here, so sorry if it seems like should be planning, although, hey, it makes battling actually challenging and the creatures last more than one round, so... And a 12 doesn't hit.
Who did try to attack?
You.
Alright. Now surely after it failing to hit twice, it's not stupid enough to keep going for the same target, right?
Of course. Although
Okay.
it hasn't moved yet.
I know, just say. Alright. Does an 18 hit?
Yep.
The fucker takes 9 divided by 2 damage.
So that would be 5. The
Alright.
creature's on critical HP.
Flurry of blows again. Does
Alright.
a 19 hit? Oh wait, yeah. The fucker
It
takes
dies.
7 divided by 2. Oh, okay.
It was on 1 HP.
I did not mean to use my flurry of blows. Damn, okay. Doesn't matter. I already chose to. If I don't make the second attack, can I not use flurry of blows?
Mm,
I mean, if you think about it, it just has me use the second attack. That's all it does. It's not really... And if I don't use the second attack, I didn't even use its ability.
Alright. If you decide to reverse your decision to use Flurry of Blows, I will allow it.
Yeah, I will. It
Alright.
still took the same amount
So
of damage.
now
and
it's
died,
after
so-
the first round of combat.
Oh, it's already
Yeah,
dead?
basically. Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so you guys make it back to town and gain 450 XP.
Except for me, because my app crashed.
LOL.
So we gain 450 XP from that snake thing?
Yes.
Awesome.
These things are not scary at all, Lily. I don't know what you're on about. They get to make a multi-attack if their tentacles hit. Their tentacles do 2d6 plus 2 and their beak does 1d6 plus 2. But it only has a
Yeah.
plus 4 to hit and has a reach of 5 feet, so it's like, eh.
Only a +4 to hit?
You know how my rolls are.
I mean, true. So you said we gained 450 EXP?
Yeah. My highest
Awesome.
roll that entire fight for that creature was a 9. Alrighty. Whew. So you guys make it back to town and gain the reward. So add 8 gold to your totals, I'm pretty sure it was.
Yep.
Hang on. I went,
I'll be right back.
okay. So I went with the, Profane Soul.
As always.
I did go a different one once.
Did you?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Besides, I'm just joking with you. Don't get so
Alright.
defensive, it was a joke.
Okay. So yeah. I went with the Profane Soul, so now I am technically part Warlock, even though I didn't multi-class.
By the way, is multiclassing banned in this one?
Yeah. Sorry to disappoint.
No, it's fine. I know that you're banning because of that Paladin Warlock. That wasn't really that impressive.
Your rolls were scary.
It was all luck.
That doesn't change the fact that it was scary. And stop trying to guilt trip me into doing what you want. What
I'm
you
not
want me
trying
to.
to guilt trip you into doing that. Don't ever even joke like that, or I'll just leave.
Alright. So,
Was
you guys
that an
make it back to town.
acknowledgement?
What?
Was that an agreement?
Sure.
Okay.
So 8 gold, yeah. For the quest.
Yeah, 8 gold.
Alright.
You guys ready to get snow blindness?
What?
Give me a second.
Alright.
I'm whiter than people who actually own fidget spinners. Alright, let's go. So, I forgot what I was doing. Yes, alright, you guys are at the guild building.
Alright, so we're back.
Hello?
I'm
Alright.
trying to calm down.
Get back here. Come on.
I just explained why I was silent. I wasn't trying to stop everyone else.
Alright. What was the other quest?
I'm trying to remember that one right now.
Wasn't it like the forest with...
Yeah, I was just explore.
Oh yeah. Exploration of the swamps. You will be awarded 3 gold for that mission's completion.
You want to do it?
What else is available that's go to a skill level first?
Alright. So you guys are level 2 now, right?
Yeah. No, level 3.
Oh, right, yeah.
Level 3? Alright, that means that I'll have to improv some missions that are of a challenge rating 3 or higher.
I mean, we're probably going to go with the lower ranked one anyways.
I know, I just gotta add some more variety to what you could do for later reference. Alright.
I'm sorry about my outburst earlier, but we've had that conversation before.
Well, it's fine. We're all friends here, and etc., etc. How long has the stream been going, by the way?
We started at like
Midnight?
11:30,
Yeah.
around then, so we've been going for about 2-3 hours.
Nice, nice.
Alright. So, there are a few tasks that need to be completed that you guys now have the ability to complete. You need to hunt down a pack of 2 displacer beasts. Slay 3 imps that are causing trouble in a cave, and there is the option to also let me look through everything that I have at my disposal. You also have a mission that needs you to kill a creature called a coatl. Basically, it's been wreaking havoc on some smaller towns and needs to be taken care of.
Aye.
Oh. You want to do the lower ranked exploration mission?
Sure.
Alright, any preparations you guys would like to make? You are told to spend 24 hours there mapping it out and clearing the swamps of any possible threats.
I would like to eat before, and then, like, eat a hefty meal enough for a day, and then, like, that kind of thing.
Yeah, me too.
Alright. Subtract 1 silver from your total.
Okay.
I'd have returned home to cook and eat.
Alright.
I'm fine with
Roll
subtracting 1
performance.
silver.
Let me re-roll that, because I don't want a nat 20.
Why not?
Because it sounds suspicious.
And
Fine, I'll take the nat 20.
I'm only suspicious if you get several in a row. Like 1, it's like, oh, that's cool. 2, it's like, alright. And then 3, it's like, okay.
I like
Yeah, it's alright. Earlier today when I was DMing, there was a bunch of ambush drakes and 3 nat 20s in a row on the Discord server bot.
That's great. That actually sounds hilarious. Alright. So Lily, as a reward for your excellent cooking, you now add a +1 to all of your to hit modifiers, and you gain 4 points to your maximum health total for the next 8 hours.
Okay.
No, just add 8 temporary hit points, why not?
A lot easier. Thank you.
Yeah. Dog?
No, nutsack.
No, I was talking to the dog, trying to get her out from under my thing.
But what does it matter to you? Do you really care that much?
I was just wondering if she
She
came
was
in.
snuggled in with the kids,
Hmm.
like all covered up and everything. And the minute that I opened that door, that is your dog. She came in here to be with you. she gave a perfectly
It's always
warm,
somebody else's dog when it does
on the
something
bed,
bad, isn't it?
covered up smelly spot between two kids,
Yeah.
Kyle and Chloe, gonna be cold and apply a small bath to you.
Okay.
Tell him, Mocha, that all my small baths are belong to you.
Come on. Come on. Up. Come on.
Why did you shut the door? Do you like the smell of this?
No, it's the
Even with
noise.
window open, it's not as bad, but it's still. Did you take a shower?
Yeah, I took a shower. Yeah.
Put deodorant on?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Did you like get it here, here, and here?
Mm-hmm.
Here too?
I feel like it'd be funny if someone joined the stream to watch right now.
You didn't get here, did
Yeah, I did.
you? No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
Well, you
Busk, did it actually sound like I was trying to guilt trip earlier, though?
expected that's not good.
And don't just say no to be nice, I need to know if that's what it sounded like.
Are you playing with friends?
Yeah.
So, I don't actually remember what was said, I just tried to, like, gloss it over, just move on.
No.
I was
my friend
joking
does
around
keep
about his
trapped
reason
in-
for not allowing
No,
multi-class.
he just stole somebody else's dog.
Just joking around, that's all.
It's not a big deal, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the one thing that'll actually bother me is when people say that.
Well,
I've dealt with people guilt tripping me my whole life, so when somebody comes back and accuses me of it,
Alright. Hi.
Hey.
And also, my apologies. I didn't know that you'd take it so hard.
Oh, I didn't know you could hear me.
It was an over-exaggeration.
Don't worry about it, you're fine now.
Alrighty. So, shall we continue?
Yep.
Alright. So, any preparations you guys would like to make before heading to the swamps?
I mean... I think I have everything that I need. I guess I'll buy one ration for later.
Alright, so you buy a ration.
Yeah.
Subtract 2 copper from your total.
I would also like to buy a ration. I see no reason to use what I had already had.
Alright, subtract 2 copper.
To spend... it's gotta be complicated like that. Okay. 1 silver, spend, I now have 8 copper, plus copper.
Does the 5e companion app not have Electrium as a currency?
It has Electrium.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, alright. Alrighty, so... any other preparations or no?
Nah, I think that's it.
Alright, you guys set out for the swamps. Let me roll the D100. Ooh, alright.
Oh, too late now. thought about one thing I wanted to buy, but
Alright. So. Give me a second.
alright.
There are way too many dragons in this game.
What? That's scary.
I'm not insinuating that I'm throwing a dragon at you. I'm bitching about how I have to scroll through so many pages to get through the dragon section. Alright.
Fair.
As you guys are walking through the swamps, you slowly start to see some creature, large and bulky, brown with a very geometric type pattern to its shapes. It turns towards you and sees you. You have encountered an earth elemental.
Oh, that sounds bad.
Are those things like... Oh my god, that's challenge rating 5. Nah, I'm kidding.
Wait, is
No,
it
you're not.
challenge?
They're challenge rating 5.
Wait, what? I thought... Oh shit. I just casually threw out a remark because water elementals. We're dead. But, my character doesn't know this information, so...
Is there any other thing, or is it just that?
It's just this. Trust me. Just this is gonna be enough on your plate.
Okay.
Alright. You know what? I'm fine with this. Fine with this.
This is fine.
Has it noticed us?
Yeah, I said that it looks towards you.
Looks towards, not at. There's a difference.
Difference my ass.
How far away is it?
Currently it is about 20 feet away.
Is it walking currently?
Currently it is, getting up from a sort of crouched position.
Cool. I'm going to spend my 30 feet getting away from it, turning around and using Eldritch Blast.
Alright.
So now
So
I'm
let's roll
50.
initiatives, shall we?
Okay.
This thing is going
22.
last.
None. Natural 20.
Alright, Lily Dusk Creature.
Alright.
I'm going to walk up to it and make my first unarmed strike. This thing is resistant to bludgeoning too, isn't it?
Oh yeah, oh no.
This is fucking bullshit. Okay.
Oh god. Oh god.
24 hit.
Yep.
And can you stop throwing everything that's resistance to my type of damage against us?
I didn't
I'm
read the
kidding.
resistances.
I'm kidding, I'm just giving you shit, it's okay. It takes 5 damage already halved from that attack. And then Flurry of Blows, because fuck this thing. And that 20 hits. That thing takes 10 damage. And then, with this last
Can you
attack...
give me a second to open up my phone? I kind of need a calculator to keep track.
It takes a total of 15 damage so far. Alright, now... Alright, I'm waiting. Sorry.
Calculator.
So is it
I
15?
just need to be able to keep track of this thing's HP.
It's the 15
The 15 damage total.
Is it already
Alright,
halved?
Yes, it's already halved because one of those attacks was a nat 20, the other one was not.
Alright.
And then does a 19 hit.
Yep.
Cool, make this fucker make a strength saving throw, as well as take 7 divided by 2 damage.
How does a 13 sound on that strength save?
Sounds like it gets knocked back 15 feet.
Nice. Alright.
And did you add in the additional 7 divided by 2 damage to the 15?
Alright, that would be a 4 damage. Alright. So. Alright. The creature dives under the ground and bursts out of the ground. Oh wait, yeah, it's Dusk's turn. Sorry. I got a bit excited there.
Instead of moving back, I'd like to move up. How far away is it from me now? Since Lily knocked it back.
35.
Okay, so I can still hit it. And also, I just realized something. I can totally stack my Primal Right with Booming Blade, can't I?
Yeah.
You're what?
Oh, that's sick. Okay, so I would like to activate my, Primal Right.
Card.
I'd like to activate my Primal Right, so I reduce my maximum HP by 2 for now.
Isn't that until a long rest?
My frickin', my max HP restores after, the right goes away, if I remember correctly. Right, Lily?
Alrighty.
Right.
Yeah, so, and then I would also like to attack with my halberd while using the cantrip Booming Blade. You know what Booming Blade does, right?
Not exactly, no.
Alright, okay. Hang on, let me roll to see if I freaking hit this. I think I do. A 24?
Yep.
Awesome, let me get the D10.
I'm assuming this is a magical attack due to the spell Booming Blade.
Yeah. Also, it'd be considered magical anyways due to his Crimson Right. Wait, did you use Crimson Right?
Yeah. But
yeah,
only...
so it'd be...
But only the Crimson... I mean... But... Yeah, Crimson Right.
Alright, what's the damage?
The Right of the Flame, is a D4 magic fire damage. So, my normal attack is 10 overall, which gets halved, plus 1d4 fire, which is, 2, and I'm gonna roll the d8 now for Booming Blade. Okay, so I know the result for that, but it doesn't take that damage now. So yeah, I'm currently 10 feet away from it since my halberd has a 10-foot reach, and I'm going to end my turn there, so it takes a total of 10 slashing and 2 fire damage this turn.
The fire is considered magical.
Yep.
I know. Alrighty. It doesn't have resistance to fire damage anyway. So, the creature lumbers up to Dusk.
Alright. As soon as it
using 10 feet of movement.
As soon as it moves, Booming Blade activates, and it takes 6 thunder damage.
It is vulnerable to thunder.
So it takes 12 thunder damage.
Oh, yes!
That was a good choice of you, Mr. Dusk. Alright. The creature lumbers towards you, and then it uses its slam attack. Fuck me. Alright. Dusk.
Uh-huh.
This creature swings at you, and its arm, like it manages to like throw itself off balance and accidentally slams its arm against its own kneecap, and it does not hit itself. All right, and then
Wouldn't
it turns back
just
toward.
make it hit itself anyways? Even
Yeah.
you don't roll to hit after a nat 1.
Okay, let me roll the damage on that one.
Oh wait, it has resistance to itself. Shit.
Hell yeah. Don't worry, it still broke the fuck out of its own ankles. Just kidding, it didn't deal all that much damage. Alright, it then turns to dusk once again and goes for another big boom boy attack.
This has multi-attack?
Does an 18 hit?
Yeah.
This is definitely going to require a door band-aid.
Oh no.
You take 17 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ow. Yeah, that really hurts.
Like I said, door band-aid. Alright, it is now Lily's turn.
Okay. Does a 19 hit?
Yep.
Alright, it takes 4 damage, already halved. And crap, that went off the table. Alright, and does an 18 hit?
Yep.
Alright, it takes another 4 damage, already halved.
Alright. Alright, is that it?
Yup.
Alright, it is now Dusk's turn.
Alright, I'm gonna roll the hit. How does a 22 sound?
Good enough.
Alright, cool. Let me roll my d10. Alright, that is 8 slashing damage plus my right, since the thing hasn't gone out yet. That's another 2 fire damage. And then I'm gonna activate Booming Blade, which if it moves, I'll tell you the damage afterwards.
Alright, so what is the slashing damage on it?
Slashing damage 8 and fire damage 2.
Is the slashing damage already halved?
No, so 4 slashing and 2 fire.
Alright. It's at 69 HP, hell yeah.
What?
Alright.
Yeah, it's a challenge rating 5. It's meant to be taken on by a group of 4 level 5 players.
Yeah. I rolled high on my, D100, so yeah.
The funniest thing is the information about the quest out here said that the highest thing we would even encounter was lower than this by multiple ranks.
Yeah.
I plan on suing the Adventurers Guild.
You guys just got... that was the lowest sighting, not guaranteed. You can't... You don't really have any legal ground to sue.
Yet.
Alright, so... It is now the creature's turn, I'm pretty sure.
Just Ace Attorney, but D&D.
Alright. So it turns to Lily and moves towards her.
Cool. Booming Blade damage?
Yes, that would be 5 times 2 because it's weak to it.
So minus 10.
Yeah.
Alright.
Also, as it's moving away from me, right? Do I get an opportunity of attack or no?
It's an attack of opportunity.
Okay, my bad.
I don't think so, no.
Okay.
I mean, Does it specifically have a feature on there that says that its movement does not provoke an attack of opportunity?
No, it does not.
In that case, if it was within 5 feet of him and moved out of his melee attack range, he would get an attack of opportunity.
Which I'm pretty sure it's not within his melee attack range. Or it just moved out of it.
Dusk, was it previously?
It was 10 feet away from me when I attacked it because I have a halberd.
Oh, okay.
Alright. So the creature lumbers towards you, Lily. Does a 17 hit?
Nah.
Alright. That doesn't hit. Alright.
Huh.
It's your turn, Lily.
Oh, I didn't know. Okay. Does an 18 hit?
Yeah, it does.
5 bludgeoning damage already halved. A 19 hits. Alright, it takes 7 divided by 2 bludgeoning. Plus flurry of blows, so... 13... 19 hits, so it takes another 7 divided by 2 and must make a strength save.
$16.
Yep, it succeeds.
Alright.
Wait, no, it's not a strength save for that effect. Never mind, it can't take reactions. That was stupid.
Alrighty, it didn't have any reactions anyway, so...
That means attacks of opportunity as well. Which I am now going to move out of its range. By 30 feet. Well, no, 40 feet.
Cool.
We are
You sound
getting
annoyed.
lucky.
No. I'm not.
Okay.
So...
It's just, I need to turn on my light in a second because darkness just makes me feel tired.
Alright.
Mm.
Wait, Lily, I have a question.
Yeah.
So, you know Blood Hunter better than me, so... do I get the fire bonus per attack that I use since it's effective on my blade at all times? So, say if I have multi-attack?
Yeah, it's per attack.
Alright, does that also work with Booming Blade?
It should, because Booming Blade makes you make a melee weapon attack, and as your fire is on your melee weapon, therefore you are hitting with it, and therefore would deal the weapon damage and fire damage and Booming Blade stuff.
I know what feat I'm getting at level 4.
Pull Master?
Yep.
High five.
Alright, Lily. You already made your turn, correct?
Yep, and it took a total of 14 bludgeoning damage, including the halving.
I already did all that. Alright, Dusk, it is now your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna do the same thing again. Attack. Nat 20s are beautiful.
Don't double unless it's
What
a
about his fire
magical
damage?
attack. Double fire damage, of course.
Yeah, I can't double the force damage because I mean not the force thunder damage because that's not a part of the nat 20 thing.
Wait, the Booming Blade, he got a nat 20 to hit. Wouldn't it be a crit for the Booming Blade damage too?
I would say no because it happens after.
Yeah, it's a separate attack, technically.
Fair.
So 11. So are you rounding up, or... Oh wait, never mind, it's not halved, so 11 plus fire, which gets doubled, so I already doubled the fire, so it's 11 plus 4,
Alright.
which is, 15 damage, and I'm gonna activate Booming Blade on it.
Alright. The creature elegantly, like, fucking dives through the ground and is now under full cover.
Booming Blade
And-
can still affect it.
Yeah, it should, because it's when it moves.
So,
But it would be under full cover when it's moving due to it being under the
But
ground.
it's not a separate attack, you already hit with it. As soon as it moves, it triggers.
do you want me to read it off for you?
I trust it.
Alright. So, I rolled a 5, so it takes 10 damage. Why am I
Alright.
rolling a bunch of 5s and 2s?
Alright, the creature jumps up from below you, does a 23 hit.
Yeah.
You take 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
Does a 15 hit.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, this is really sad face. Oh no. Oh no. Prepare the door band-aids once again, my friend, because you take another 18 points of damage.
I am down.
All around me are familiar faces.
So, the difficulty, the DC is 15, isn't it?
Remember for first downs it's 10.
Okay. So, alright, I passed my first one.
Alright, Lily, it is now your turn.
How far away is it now? Since it went to dusk?
Oh, what? Could you say that again, please?
Never mind, I'll just walk up to it and hit it.
Alrighty.
Base roll of 19 hits. Takes 4 bludgeoning damage. My last key point for Flurry of Blows. A nat 20. Takes 8 bludgeoning damage, so 4 plus 8 is 12 total.
Alright.
Takes...
The creature is on critical HP.
Alright, cool. It takes an additional 7 divided by 2 bludgeoning damage.
Alright. The creature is now really low on HP. Alright, it dives under the ground, seemingly not changing the material shape at all, and pops up in front of you.
I mean, it's already in front of me. It quite literally just did a dolphin dive in place.
A 14 does not hit, correct?
Correct. Sorry, I'm still picturing the Earth Elemental doing a dolphin dive in place.
Alright, it swings at you, and then it manages to bonk itself on the knee once again. Alright, it kills itself. It slams its R into its knee, knocking the rock out from under it, and it slams against the ground, and the rest of its body crumbles along with the leg.
I'll make
That's a
it.
knee
God
slapper.
damn it!
That's a knee slapper.
I will roll another con.
Quite a violent one as well.
Alright, so I
By
passed
the way,
my...
how long are we planning on continuing?
Until you guys complete this mission. How does that sound?
I guess we can end that early, but
Do you want to keep going?
I'm fine with however, just I want to know so that way I can tell Pops whether or not he should stay up and wait.
I'll keep going for as long as you guys want to keep going. Like, I'll keep going until you tell me no more. Or until my body decides, hey, let's not die.
By the way, I passed my second save.
Nice.
Should I just roll for my third to see if I stabilize?
Yeah, roll.
I do.
Alright, you climb back to your feet on 1 HP.
Awesome. How much XP do we get?
1,800 pays off quite handsomely now, doesn't it?
Goddamn.
I feel like a challenging 5 creature was more than that. Oh well.
I don't care, really. That's a lot of XP.
And you lived, surprisingly.
Somehow.
If it attacked you at any time during that, it would have gotten an automatic critical, and that's 2d8 plus 5 times 2. You would have died.
Yeah.
I decided to spare you because I didn't want you to die that early in the campaign.
Oh, man. I lived.
People need to start using projectiles on me, dang it.
Alright, Dusk, you have those sippy sips that you can drink that'll, like, you know, make you not on the brink of death anymore?
Yeah, hang on, I want to add my feet, though.
Alright.
Just on the verge of death. Yes, I'd like to add my feet first. There we go.
It bonked itself on the knee twice, and like that's proof that my rolls are so shit. Like, seriously, I rolled 2 nat 1s in one fight.
Alright, so... Alright, first off... wait, would you say we regen all HP from leveling up or no?
Yeah.
Oh, then I don't have to waste anything.
Ah.
Would I get my key points back?
That requires a short rest, doesn't it? Or a long rest.
Yeah, but so does naturally healing.
I put that in as a specific little thing just to make it easier to survive my relentless thirst for blood. That's just to give the players a reason to continue living and not slit their own throats because they're all on negative 2 HP trying to survive. So,
That's right. It was a joke. Stop.
I know. I knew that it was a joke and just decided to take it far because I knew you would react in such a way.
The fuck? You're an asshole.
That's my whole personality. You haven't caught on to that yet?
No, I haven't.
Well, welcome.
Be good.
Too late.
Alright, so I survived somehow.
By the hair on your chinny chin chin.
Yeah.
I know that that's not a good quote or correct, but I don't care. Alright, so time to by the way, it's only 2 o'clock. You still have until 12 o'clock noon tomorrow, so
2 a.m. or 2 p.m.?
2 p.m. AKA 22 more hours.
Oh, man. Well... At least everything worked out, I guess.
Excuse me 1 second.
Alright.
Alrighty. I apologize if I'm holding you guys from doing anything.
Nah. He's fine.
Are you having fun?
Yes. Oh my god, I just realized my
What?
great weapon of fighting also goes hand in hand with my polearm master, so when I roll the d4 for my bonus, like, I can re-roll
I need to
a
go
1
turn on
or
my
a
light
2.
real quick.
That's cool.
Light makes it a lot easier to stay alive.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe if the sun was shining when you were getting the fuck beaten out of you by a massive rock, you would have survived.
I vote we, like...
Imagine how
What?
What's happening?
I vote we, like, hide for the remainder of this mission.
Why? I'm at full HP.
Yeah, so am I, but literally my main method of dealing damage is worthless because everything is immune or resistant to it.
That's just because of my ignorance. I'll try to choose things that are no longer resistant to your damages unless I'm intentionally trying to TPK.
No, it's fine. You shouldn't tailor your encounters just to avoid it. It's just...
No, I just want it to be fun for people.
Oh, it was. It's just 2 in a row was a bit ridiculous.
I understand where you're coming from.
Just the
It's
next.
alright.
Which is why the next one will have immunity.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
I
Hopefully you know that I'm
final shot's
bullshitting you.
magical pretty soon, so I mean...
I wonder how that tree in the big ass tree forest got so big.
Huh?
You know the ancient forest? How the fuck did that tree get so big without killing everything around it?
You know, that's actually a really good question.
It would steal so much nutrients from the soil just to fucking stay alive that everything should be dead. Unless, like, there is so much nutrients in the soil that, like, there is three jars of mega nutrients for every square inch of soil.
Fair point.
Like, that thing is so fucking utterly massive. If you were to chop it down, you could probably build an entire city and more out of that one tree.
Yeah. Yeah, you probably could.
Alright, continuing. So,
Alright, so...
what is your strategy? Because it is currently only 2 hours after midday, and you still have 22 hours.
Alright, well... We're in the swamp area, right?
Yeah, you have been in the marsh for the past 2 hours.
Alright, cool. So, we are going to... probably set up camp. start a fire, get things going. Like,
You find an elvish knight, just kidding.
Can I ask the ancient red dragon's help to light the fire?
That's a completely different campaign, sorry.
Oh yeah, I have draconic. I'm kidding now.
Remember cake?
Ah yes. Summon.
wait, Lily,
Yeah.
what languages do you know?
I know common, vampire, draconic, and celestial. I chose celestial because I found it amusing.
Would you rather fight a Balor or an ancient blue dragon?
Huh?
I'd have to say run.
That's too fucking bad. The Balor has a movement speed of 80 when it's flying.
That's too fucking bad. I'll dig.
Let me
I'll pull a
let me
hobgoblin
look
in.
because I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, it has the ability to teleport. That's also cool.
Can we fight more humanoid enemies?
A Balor is a humanoid.
Really?
Well, it's a demon, but it is definitely humanoid.
I mean, like, in general.
I just realized my build
Yeah.
right now is pretty good against undead things because like fire and then like the bonus attack from the Polar Master of bludgeoning damage.
That's because blood hunters were designed to go against infernals, demons, and undead.
You encounter 32 banshees. What do you do?
Bend over. I'm kidding, no. They're banshees, that wouldn't go well.
Cover my ears and fucking run.
Cover their ears. If they can't hear themselves scream, they'll give up thinking they lost the ability. Aha.
That is such bullshit logic, it might actually work.
No, because I can only use it once a day. And they'll at least try it once.
Nat 20 on deception. Your species has hereby lost the ability to use that ability. Wait, what? Shit. That would be hilarious.
You're gonna laugh. Just, you're gonna laugh. You encounter 2 red dragon wormlings.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Doop doop.
Alright. So, what are you guys gonna do after, viciously murdering that, earth elemental who viciously murdered, one of you?
I am going to approach one of the 2 red dragon wormlings.
That was a joke.
Oh. Well, we had said that we would set up camp, gather firewood, start a fire, and that kind of thing.
Yeah. Maybe some barricades around the camp as well, like mini barricades.
Yeah.
Alright, so you guys set up your tent and make a campfire. That takes about an hour.
We would also be working on making barricades and such.
Yeah, I'm talking about like stakes in the ground, so anything with a low intelligence will just run straight into them.
I would say roll survival to see how well you're able to put that stuff together.
Alright. Please, 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 please.
You wouldn't believe me if I told you this, but Nat 20.
Nice.
Hang on, I'm looking at my total.
I
16.
was joking, I legitimately got a nat 20.
I know.
Okay.
So I got a 16, she got a nat 20.
Alright. You guys are successfully able to make wooden spike walls around your camp, and I'm not talking like large wooden pike spike walls. I'm talking about like really small things that'll like probably at most keep goblins out and surround your tent and camp with it.
Alright.
I continue working to improve it.
Alright.
Well, she does that. I'd like to scout out the general area around us. Rolling stealth.
Alright, Dusk roll survivor. Oh, you want to roll stealth? Alright.
Do
You would have
also
to roll
want me-
survival and stealth, but alright.
Alright. Deal. Which one do you want me to roll first?
Either. I don't mind.
Okay, so stealth is an 18 and wow. Alright, survival is a 19.
Alright.
Speaking of which, I got a 19 on my survival check to improve the barricades.
Alright, give me a sec. So, Dusk, the most dangerous creature you find is a gnoll out to hunt. A gnoll is basically like... I'll send a picture of it to the Discord.
Ah, I know those very well. I can make those.
Wait, what? A null?
I'll send a picture of it to the Discord, like I said.
Okay. I mean, it sounds familiar.
Those are the things I can make by draining people.
Wait, what?
Those are the things I can make by draining people.
No,
Yeah.
they're like a dog creature.
I make gnolls by draining people. That is in the Planeshift Zendikar, and it is within the race. If you want to take it out, then that's fine, but...
You can make dog creatures.
Hang on, you're robotic, let me...
Hello?
You're still
I had to
kinda
unplug my
robotic.
mic. Where are you sending the picture in the Discord?
Is it still bad?
I think it's a little bit better.
Information, Bloodthirst bonus. A humanoid killed by Bloodthirst, which is my drinking attack, becomes a null permanently under your control.
How is it spelled?
N-U-L-L. Except for
That's not it.
right.
I'm
Hang
talking
on, no.
G-N-O-L-L.
Hang on, that's not right. I think the app has it wrong, because in Planeshift Zendikar, I believe it is a zombie null. G-N-O-L-L. I'm saying that the app is probably wrong. So let me pull up the actual...
I was thinking I don't remember ever seeing a creature called a null.
So where's the picture at?
That's... I think he's getting to it.
I already sent it.
In which chat?
General D&D homebrew.
Okay. Oh, fuck. That does not look friendly.
It's only a challenge rating 1/2, don't sweat it.
Okay.
There's a goblin race, there's a Zendikarian elves. Is it?
Can I
Alright, what
grab...
first?
Can I grab Lily and try to kill it with her to not be ambushed in the middle of the night?
A humanoid killed in this way becomes a null. See as Zendikar Bestiary. Oh no, it is a null as an N-U-L-L, and it's permanently under my control if I go with that way.
Is it in the base handbook?
Probably not. I'm working on pulling it up for you.
Alrighty.
Because this is pretty much... Alright. Various forms... Alright, the vampire nulls that I can create are the various forms of undead ghosts or the incorporated remnants of life and personality left after the death of a mortal body, but sometimes reverses true, blah 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 blah. Becoming a zombie. Oh. By null it means a zombie under my control.
So it's not even a creature, it's just another word for zombie.
Yeah. Though if I can up my ranking to a blood chief, I can make other vampires. So that is a goal of my character, is to become a blood chief.
Alright, Lily, you managed to upgrade the walls to be able to keep out medium-sized humanoids.
Okay. And he pulled me along to go deal with the GNOLL, right?
Yeah, G-N-O-L-L. No, G-N-O-L-L.
That's what I said, GNOLL.
I know, I said it wrong. I said G-N-O-O-L.
Oh, well.
Anyway, so we would both have to roll stealth, I'm guessing, to get a surprise attack on it.
Yeah.
Natural 20.
Damn. I got a 19.
Its perception is shit.
Cool, I'm guessing... I'm guessing I'll go first.
Yeah, I'll allow you to go first, yes.
Alright, cool. So, wow, that's a lot of damage. I would have to roll to hit first. I guess I'll re-roll my damage. But first, does a, freaking 17 hit?
Yep.
Okay, re-rolling damage. Alright. Okay. 5 slashing damage. Then I'm gonna activate Booming Blade, and then I'm gonna use my pole arm mastery to go for the second tap, dealing 4 bludgeoning damage and activating Booming Blade after that again.
Alright, so it takes 4 bludgeoning damage, you said?
4 bludgeoning and 5 slashing, and I have 2 booming blades set on it.
Alright. So it is now Lily's turn.
Yep.
Alright, I'm going to sneak up to it and punch it.
Alright, roll the hit.
Ah, went off the table. Alright, does a 21 hit? Cool. Alright, the fucker takes 9 damage.
Alright. Is that it?
Oh wait, yeah, second attack. Yeah, that hits. Takes an additional 9 damage.
It's dead.
Oh. Darn, I didn't even get to add in my extra thunder damage, which would have been 14.
Oh my god, Dusk. Your thunder damage. You stack up a shit ton of it. I use my my fucking flurry of blows to send them back 15 feet, they technically moved and they take your thunder damage. We could do that sometime.
Huh.
But then they have immunity, haha.
Really?
That was the joke.
I know. You know, the most powerful bullshit I've ever seen is a low wisdom monk. Like, without multi-classing. By the way, I'm not going for the low wisdom monk, but low wisdom monk allows you to deal 10d10 necrotic damage on a regular basis at higher levels. But if you have a high wisdom, the chances of you doing that are especially low.
Interesting.
Alright. So you guys slay the null and both of you gain 100 EXP.
100.
I mean, that's pretty good.
I know it is. I'm celebrating. Dang.
Like 100 EXP without like sacrificing anything. Oh wait, you sacrificed a key point, didn't you?
I didn't use Flurry of Blows.
Oh. Yeah, we didn't sacrifice anything then. So that was pretty good.
I mean, yeah. I was also grateful for it. I was celebrating. I don't see why you had to...
I wasn't
Like,
implying anything.
Oh, I thought you were implying that I didn't think it was much, and I'm like... Or assumed that I was being sarcastic, and I'm like, dang, that hurts.
No.
Alright, give me a second.
I.
Okay. Lily, could you do me a favor and roll a dex save?
Oh shit.
23? Wait, no, hang on. 3 plus... 24.
Alright, so something bursts out of the ground beneath you and you leap into the air, flipping, and landing on your feet perfectly, and in front of you, you see a basilisk, and we're talking about like 5 feet.
Petrifying gaze kind.
Alright, both of you roll con saves.
Oh, fuck.
16. I'm dead.
Mine is a 22.
Alright, both of you are able to shake off its gaze. Alright. Roll initiatives.
Damn. 22.
Old mate rolled a 2 minus 1.
Cool, because I just got an 11.
Alright. Lily Dusk creature.
Alright. Alright, so a nat 20 and a 19. Do those both hit?
Yep.
Alright. Alright, takes 20 bludgeoning damage from the nat 20. And 9 bludgeoning damage for the non-nat, for the one that was a 19. So a total
Alright.
of 29 bludgeoning damage.
Is it now Dusk's turn, or is there something else?
It's his turn.
Alright.
Alright. So... Shit. Does a 12 hit?
Definitely not. Alright. The creature lunges at Lily and doesn't hit. Roll a con save.
Hang on, is that every time, or is it just once?
It doesn't say. It doesn't say anything about the effect. Having any immunity after the effect, so it applies every single time.
Sorry, I just wanted to make sure because of the dragon fight.
Yeah, trust me, I read through the entire thing.
18.
Alright. Dusk. Roll a con save.
Non-natural 20.
Alright, both of you are able to shake off its petrifying gaze. Alright, it is now Lily's turn.
Alright. Okay, this is going to sound incredibly dubious, but I got a nat 20 and a 16 on my 2 attacks. For the nat 20's damage, it's 16, and for... does the 16 hit?
The 16 does hit. What was the nat 20's damage again?
16. Oh hey, I did the same amount of damage as the other wolf. And then for the 16, I did 10 damage.
The creature dies.
I gotta start rolling both attacks at once more often. Dang.
Basilisks are really fucking cool looking, but definitely not strong. Alright, both of you gain 700 EXP.
Alright.
How much XP? 700.
Yeah, 700. So are you guys ready to dip? Are you gonna keep out?
We have to stay out here for another 24 hours, don't we?
For 21 some odd hours left.
I think we should go back to our camp for now.
Agreed.
Maybe.
Alright, right now it is like 2:40.
Alright, I think we should probably take a long rest or a short rest. What do you need to get your key points?
I will check that right now. Information. Key. Yes, I'm sure I want to open that menu up. Flurry of blows. I'm looking at regular key. Okay. Until you finish a short or long rest.
Let's take a short rest then.
Alright, you guys rest until 6 o'clock in the afternoon. Your rest is gone uninterrupted. And you guys regenerate 1 hit die worth of health.
Hmm.
Alright.
I'm at max
Nice.
already. So do I have to
You took
expend the hit
damage?
die? No, I didn't take damage. I said I was already at max.
Oh, alright. In that case, you guys don't roll a hit die. Alright. So. Let me think. Alright, so. Whew. What are you guys gonna do now? The sun is starting to set.
Hmm. What do you think? Should we rest for the night and continue on in the morning, or... By the way, as a rest is described as light activity, am I able to, say, work on improving the barricade during that short rest?
Yes, you can.
Alright. Survival check is 17.
Now it can protect against all medium creatures of any type.
I would like to spend that light activity basically practicing chess for how many hours?
3.
3. Okay, so my wisdom probably wouldn't go up a point from practicing that.
Oh, what were you practicing?
Chess. I was trying to get my wisdom up a point, but it's only been 3 hours.
Alright. So... what now?
Well, considering how well we've barricaded, I should be safe to rest for the night, don't you think?
Dusk.
Hmm?
Lily asks a question.
Sorry, I didn't hear.
Considering how well we're barricaded, it should be okay to rest for the night, correct?
Yeah, sure.
Alright. So do you guys rest?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So... you guys sleep. This would be counted as a long rest.
I'd like to sleep for the duration of a long rest.
Alright, that
During
is
this
8
time.
hours. So, you guys fell asleep at 6 o'clock, which means that you would awake at 2 in the morning.
Alright, cool. Then... a short rest is 3 hours, or... right?
A short rest is 3 hours, a long rest is 8.
Alright, I will take a short rest after I wake and practice chess again.
Practice chess.
A little more like strategies.
Alrighty.
I will rest and practice wisdom things, too.
Alright. Alright. So, you guys took a short rest, right? In the morning?
Yeah.
Alright, so it is now 5 in the morning. What would you guys like to do?
What do you think, Dusk?
Actually, no. I actually have an event. Alright. So as you guys are doing your short rests, messing around, doing your thing, you hear a faint knock on the outside of the wooden frame you have built around your camp.
I look outside. There are people.
Say that again.
I look outside.
Alright. You peek over the edge of the spike wall, and you find what, strangely enough, that there is nothing there.
Hello, is anybody there?
Alright. You hear another knock from the opposite side of the, perimeter than what you're on.
I go over and look there. Hello, is anybody there? And then, as soon as I look, if I don't see anything, I instantly dart back to the opposite side to look, waiting for the person to knock on the opposite side.
Alright, as you peek over the wall on that side, you see a man. He seems to be of an elven origin and quite young, maybe in his early 20s, mid 20s.
So about 6 or 7 years old?
What? Say that again?
So the equivalent to a 4 or 5-year-old human, maybe about 6.
No, I mean like he appears
Oh, okay.
like 20 to 25.
I thought you meant that was his age.
No.
Oh, yeah. Dusk.
He is... Alright, I have not completed the statement. He is wearing a cloak, with no hood. Like, alright, so imagine a cape that wraps all the way around your body. And he is wielding a staff that seems to have an arcane focus on the end of it. And he has a spell book in a bag that he has that is left slightly unzipped. And has a coin purse hanging from his belt buckle. And he has bright blonde hair and blue eyes and fair skin. He is looking up at you, and he has been tapping on the wall with his staff.
Hello. How are you?
He looks at... did you say how are you or who are you?
How?
He says, oh, I'm quite fine. I'm only looking for something to eat. I saw that you guys have been set up here, and I was wondering if you had anything for me to possibly gnaw on.
Ah. Yeah, of course. Out towards dusk. Do you mind if I invite this fellow in? There are 2 of us, so if he tries anything, we will have the advantage. And this is why I tried to get Dusk's attention, because I thought he was falling asleep.
Dusk. Damn it. This is gonna be an important moment too.
What's funny is he fell asleep while streaming.
Dusk, 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 Dusk.
Yeah.
Are you alive? Hello.
Yes.
Did you fall asleep?
Hello.
No. What happens?
Could you guys not hear me for part of that?
No, we did not.
Interesting.
Interesting indeed.
Hell,
Alright.
I forget what was said.
Lily Philemon.
Should I let this kind man in for a bit? If he tries anything, there are two of us after all. He just wants something to eat, which I will be more than willing to provide.
Sure.
I invite him in.
Alright. He enters the little camp that you have. Alright, he says, "Oh, I see that you're from the Adventurers Guild."
How can you tell?
No one else would take their time to come all the way out here just for pleasure, now would they?
Does that make you from the Adventurers Guild?
I wouldn't be caught dead in that place.
Well, nobody else would take their time to come out here for any other reason, isn't that the case?
Hermitage is the only other reason that could possibly even warrant somebody coming out here. There's nothing to do, which is exactly what I've been looking for.
That's fair. I'm hand him a day's worth of rations. I myself am a hermit, so I know how that gets.
Alright. He looks at you and says, "I actually used to be part of the Adventurers Guild. Back when I was younger than this, I thought that the allure of trying to slay creatures and gain a name for myself in the hunters community would be quite an honorable legacy to leave behind. Those bastards did nothing to help this place. I studied in their magic academy. Shit was way too expensive. Nearly drove me bankrupt. By the time I finished learning how to do magic, I had already learned more just through self-practice than in their actual academy."
Yeah, I personally only joined them for plot convenience, so I know how that gets. But no, in all seriousness, I get how that gets. I'm only with the Adventurers Guild for a short while. They don't own me as much as they might think they do, especially considering they forgot that I was already a member.
Alright.
I mean, how do you just forget one of your members?
You're ancient.
Your character
Maybe
doesn't know that.
I know.
Maybe because you're like a millennia or a few centuries ago that you were actually in the guild.
Only about 1,900 years ago. Dang.
That's almost 2 entire fucking millennia.
I mean, I suppose. My current character appears to be 20, if I had not already specified that.
Yeah, you have. Alright. So the man, he opens his coin purse and hands you, 3 silver pieces for the food.
Oh, thank you. No, I'm just helping out a traveler. You don't have to pay.
He looks at you and says, "Are you entirely sure about that?"
You don't have to if you don't want to. It's not a requirement.
Please, it'd be in my best interest.
Alright then, in that case, it would be disrespectful for me to refuse.
He hands you the silver piece.
Alright, I inspect it. in detail?
Alright. It just looks completely and totally regular.
Oh,
He walks by you with his staff and taps you on the shoulder with one of his hands and says, "Do remember me."
oh wait, I haven't caught your name yet.
He is nowhere in sight.
I would
Oh,
like to
he has
eat
to
my
pay
meal.
3 silver every time he teleports. That's an interesting condition.
What?
I like that. Every time he casts
What did
teleport,
you say?
he has to pay 3 silver.
That's not how that works, no.
It'd be hilarious though. Try and teleport from an enemy. Quick, take this silver. Wait, what?
Rob me! Wait, why?
I want a character like that in the future.
Just a complete and total fucking lunatic.
So yeah, I'd like to eat.
Dusk, you feel something weird in your pocket.
I take a look.
Alright, you find a slip of paper in your pocket saying, "Best of wishes, Ferroth."
Cool.
Do I find anything in my pocket?
What?
Did I find
Do you
anything?
find anything in your pocket?
Yeah.
You find nothing.
Alright. Are you going to share the note, or?
Were you talking to me?
I'm talking to Dusk.
I'm just gonna put the note in my bag and say I think his name was Ferroth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, is your character that stupid?
What?
Did you not hear his name correctly?
Wait, what? No, I didn't. What was it?
Ferroth.
Ah, Ferroth.
Is that not what I said?
You said Seroth.
No.
I guess I misheard you.
With a TH, but oh well.
Alright, my bad. Alright, do you guys want to end it there for the night?
Sure.
If the two of you insist.
Alrighty. Will you guys be down tomorrow?
Maybe.
Was it at least decent?
Yeah, it was fun.
Yes, I liked it. My 0 viewers loved it. The comments are spilling in right now.
God. Alright. I'll see y'all tomorrow at dusk. I'll work on a draft of the script.
Alright.
Come up with some basic ideas with my brainstorming abilities, with my massive 20-pound thinking organ.
Hey, you said I could participate in that, right?
Yes, you can. You'll just have to catch us. Dusk, when are you available?
Not sure. Depends on my day, though. Anything could happen.
Alrighty. I'm probably going to be available tomorrow, although that might vary.
Alright.
Alright.
So I'll, message you guys on Discord when I'm available.
Okay.
Alrighty. Thank you for watching. That's it. Bye. Never come back.
Thank you for watching, my awesome viewers. I got a compliment and compliment until I know you'll return. Oh, wait. Anyways, have a good day, anyone who's watching this a little late, and I'll see you another undetermined time, because I stream here regularly. Because I'm bad at this.
Well, I'll just keep this short and sweet. Night, guys.
That's what I'll say to you.